All right, we're back here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, everybody, here with the ARCA Evolution Series after tonight's Earn Your Stripes 80 here at the Darlington Raceway. But we have our top three finishers here, and what a top three it was here at the Darlington Raceway. We have Anthony Gaudio in the three machine bringing home that third position. Let's see what he has to say about tonight's fantastic race here at Darlington. Hey, Anthony, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Well, buddy, another great run for yourself here tonight in the three. And I tell you what, it was not one that you didn't have to fight for, because I tell you what, at some points back there to the eighth position and able to bring it home in third, man. How'd you end up pulling that off?
I don't even know. It was wild out there. The tire fall off was just dramatic, and keeping it off the wall was just key. And the first half of the race, I was just sandbagging it, keeping the car alive, and seeing if the tires would come in my favor towards the later runs. And I threw some wild blocks at the end. I mean, I'm lucky I didn't get turned, but I'm glad I came out alive, honestly.
Yeah, definitely a great battle there in with Malarkey, and doing everything you can there to hold on to that third position, man. But you fought for it hard, and you brought home a valiant third here tonight. But a tough racetrack here tonight. But we head off to another tough racetrack at the Dover International Speedway. So, how do you feel about Dover going into next week, Anthony?
It's one of my favorites. It's just another track where it's just keeping it clean, and it's short track racing. Tempers are going to be high, and that's it. It's the monster.
It definitely is the monster, my friend. Well, I tell you what, you tamed the Lady in Black here tonight. Let's see if we can tame Dover next week. Miles the monster there. But man, a great third place finish for you tonight in the three machine. Anybody want to send a shout out to before we let you go, though, buddy?
Yeah. Again, my father back home, he's sitting watching a race. Hope he enjoyed it. Wish I could have took home a win. Another shout out to my family for letting me do these on Tuesday nights, and that's really it.
Well, Anthony, awesome stuff here tonight for yourself in the third position, man. We'll catch you next week at Dover.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too, man. All right, that was Anthony Gaudio in the number three machine, bringing home that third place position. Now we move on to Cale Seamon in the 7-team machine. What a night for him, as he was able to bring home the second place position after starting in fifth. Hey, Cale, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy, man? Hey, Cale, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, Zach?
Hey, man. Well, another fantastic race for you tonight, Cale. So, very close to a victory here, but I think after the Lady in Black tonight, you'll definitely take a second place position and smile. How about that?
No, I'm not really happy about it. I feel like I kind of got a little robbed there, man. Going into one on the next to last restart, I had position on the 14 going into one, and he didn't get into me, but he didn't give the line either. So a little disappointed. Should have been a win.
Yeah, and that's the thing here. So tough to pass. Coming down to those late race restarts, you're trying to do your best to time it there and get the best position you can possible in there. And like you said, we're in very good position. But how tough is it to go, side by side like that and race down here at Darlington like that?
I think that's just a testament to the guys putting in time on the sim, making sure that they are able to handle the cars the way that we're supposed to, man. I'm very appreciative of Ryan and the guys at the ARCA Evolution Series, man, giving us a chance to run, and you guys for broadcasting. Just disappointed didn't get the win, man. Just disappointed.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel the sentiment, man. Yeah, definitely wanted to win tonight to get your second one, buddy. But I tell you what, gonna come out here second and head on to Dover next week. But before we let you go, Kel, anybody want to send a shout, man?
Yeah, man. Just like I said, just the league. You guys for broadcasting the races. Josh Holmes helps me a ton. He and I do a lot of practices, a lot of days of the week. Cody McCauley and the guys that is in our group over there. Thanks to all them for getting me started in doing this, man. It's something I really enjoy.
Awesome stuff, Kel. Well, man, I tell you what, congrats on the second here tonight, and we will catch you next week at Dover, man.
Later.
All right, that was Cale Seamon in the 7-team machine here tonight, bringing on that second place position. Now we'll move on to the 14 of Chris Smorol, your race winner here tonight at Darlington. Let's hear his thoughts are on getting this race victory. Hey, Chris, it's Zach with the booth. You got a copy, man?
I do. How are you tonight?
I am fantastic, man. But I tell you what, another great performance from yourself tonight here at Darlington. And I tell you what, man, just sum it up for us. How tough was that? Not only, but how fun was it?
That's a good way of putting it. It's a weird. I don't know. Darlington's a bit of an enigma. It's very fun. I think to hot lap. You know, it's one of the I think my favorite track to try to go out there and set fast times. But oh boy, when those tires get worn out and you got a a track full of cars, it gets interesting real quick. So I was just talking to the other guys there in the waiting room, and I think we summed it up with, I'm glad we did it, but I'm glad we're also moving on. So but yeah, this is, winning at Darlington obviously is marquee. This is one that I had circled on the calendar just because it is so unique and tough. So I just wanted to put the practice in for it. Not that we don't for other tracks, but just kick it up just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel that, man. You definitely put the time in this week, and it showed for yourself tonight in that 14. Another great performance, like I said. But I tell you what, man, off of 2 there, had some scary moments tonight, huh?
Yeah. My only solace was that, and I don't even know exactly what happened. I was able to get out to a pretty good lead through the post pit, stops there. So that was a saving grace. But I was just, I don't know, it sounds bad, but kind of hoping everybody else was having similar issues because, it's just, it got a little interesting there with cars bouncing off walls and trying to just maintain and just be vigilant, make sure you were looking ahead. Because that's the thing, even though I had a decent lead, there was at 0 point was I checked out or bored or anything like that. I was on high alert that entire time. So my brain's kind of toast right now.
Oh, I can definitely understand that, man. Darlington takes full focus. It doesn't matter how far ahead or how little ahead you are. It definitely takes the same amount of focus each and every time. And that's why they say you got to race the racetrack. And you definitely conquered that tonight here, Chris. But, we head off to Dover next week, another tough racetrack. How you feel about going to a very high speed short track?
Yeah, that was the other thing we were talking about is, oh man, okay, we got over Darlington to go to checks notes Dover. Okay, good. This is good. Yeah, I think the league admins put together a great schedule for us, and the Dover racetrack, I have had success there in the past, or what's the opposite of success? So I think it'll be one of those ones where once again, like you can put the work in hot lapping and soloing, but there's just no substitute for trying to get out there either with AI racing or with other folks and working through going side by side with people and all that. It's just it's a fun, fast track. I'm looking forward to it, but it's going to require a lot of practice with the MR73 race team going into it.
Oh, it definitely will, man. I tell you what, 4th win this season. Congrats on that. We'll see if you can go get the 5th there next week at Dover. But before we let you go and celebrate, Chris, anybody wants you to shout to?
As always, my family, I love them, and they're the reason I get to have this fun here with you guys on Tuesday nights. And the league admins they put on, Evolution Racing League is just a great league to be a part of, and they put on a great product. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it up there in the booth. Speaking of you guys, thanks to you, I get to watch with my 2 sons, and they get to see daddy on the TV. So that's pretty huge thrill for both them and myself. But MR73 and specifically Justin Larkey put together a very fast race team, I think, and we're making incremental improvements each week. A pretty good team finish tonight, and we're looking forward to trying to continue to take bites out of that team championship. That's our goal. That was our stated goal before the beginning of the season, was to get that team championship. So that's what we got our eyes set on, and that's what we practice for, and that's what we're going to go try to do.
Awesome stuff, Chris, man. Well, congrats here tonight, man, for being the Sheffield Graphics race winner here tonight for the ARCA Evolution Series, and we will catch you next week at Dover.
Have a great rest of your night.
You too, buddy.